What's going on, YouTube, man? It's your boy, the True Raw Gaming. Well, I don't wrap it up for you, man. I don't sugarcoat it for you. I'm just gonna get that shit to you raw. Today's video, man, we're gonna talk about what is Fallen Honor. I think it's time to talk about it and explain what it is. I put the trailer out a couple days ago. I'll let it sit there for a little bit. And I'm gonna actually talk about what it is. So, Fallen Honor pretty much is I have a storyline, and it's a story pretty much I want to tell in the series of kind of like a show or like an anime, I guess you would say. And yeah, I mean, I have a story to tell, and I think you guys are pretty sure you guys will like it. Yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty cringy, as you guys are probably thinking like, oh wow, it's cringy. But I mean, you can't get no more cringier than us sitting here playing a game with knights and Vikings and samurai hitting each other on the battlefield. I mean, you can't get no more cringier than that. But I thought this would be pretty cool, unique, and something that I thought that I haven't seen anyone do yet. But I think a couple guys have done it like 2 years ago. Someone is still doing it kind of now, but I want to make it different. I want to make this little. I want to put like every bit of effort I can possibly put into this to make it more legit, make it not feel as if you're watching a game in a sense, more like you're actually watching a show or series that just so happens to be on YouTube and is using For Honor characters. As far as the storyline, I already have it set up pretty much in a certain way how I want it. I got a bunch of people that I've already asked to be in it. I still have some roles open. The first episode is going to come pretty soon. I have a few more roles here and there, a few roles here for episode 1 that's still available. If you would like to hop in, go ahead and message me. I'll drop in the comments what you need to do if you haven't already. But yeah, man, as far as the story so far, what is going on right now is I have currently a multiple arc set up, meaning it's going to be multiple seasons of this entire story, and it's all going to combine together. So essentially, different seasons will be featuring a different character as far as the main protagonist for the story. The first season right now, we have the Warden, and that will be played by an Xbox player of the name of Micah. He's going to do the voiceovers for it and everything. And basically what the story is basically the knights, the samurai, the Vikings, and the Wulin are all sitting here in a war, and there was already one great war, the first great war. And this war was pretty much a fight for resources, a fight for control, a fight for domination, and a fight for power. And essentially, after this first great war, there was a lot of casualties, a lot of people died, a lot of things happened, a lot of great leaders, and a lot of their politics in it have really suffered because of the first great war. And because of the first great war and all the suffering, nothing actually came out of it. Nothing changed. Nothing big changed, I should say. Nobody gained anything, any big resources. No one gained any big territories they thought they were going to gain out of this big war, because everybody was pretty strong, everybody was pretty stacked, and everybody was on their P's and Q's. But now this is going into, quote unquote, I put quote unquote because it's not really, but this is going into the second great war. And I put quote unquote because this isn't actually a full official war. This is the fight of treachery. This is the fight of backstabbing. This is the fight of paying off people to get killed. This is the fight of paying people to steal things that they do not need to be stealing. This is the fight of who can you actually trust. And in this story that I'm depicting, you're going to go through the story, and if you stick through it, you're going to find out the people that you think you can trust, you can't really trust them. Every little detail that is being told in the story, you need to actually be paying attention to it, because that piece of intel, that piece of detail, that little word in a sentence could mean the biggest difference later on in the story if you're actually paying attention. There's a lot of backstabbing. Like I said, people you think you can trust, you really can't trust. There's people paying off people. There are people paying people to get murdered. There's politicians getting killed. There's a lot of things that's going on in the story. And I believe that this story is going to be pretty good. I pitched the story, the full timeline. I mean, the full, every arc that was already made. I pitched it to someone on Xbox, and they were blown away. I pitched it to multiple people. They were blown away. So as far as right now, there is only like 3 people who know the full story. So with that being said, the first season is already in production, and this is the story of Warden. So for the first season, we have the Warden, and pretty much he is one of the great generals. He's a legendary general who actually fought in the first Great War, And off the rip, man, you're gonna see like things are not as they seem. And I don't want to spoil too much, but this is gonna be pretty interesting. So we're gonna be following the story of Warden, who fought in the First Great War, and this is an experience, and this is taking pretty much right after the First Great War. So there are gonna be some backstories. There's gonna be some current. There's going to be a lot of fighting. There's going to be a lot of things, a lot of different dynamics in this. I really hope you guys will enjoy it, man. So I will be giving you guys a heads up when the episode is done. I'm thinking about trying to do a few episodes in a row to stay ahead of it, and then just queuing it up instead of me doing one episode and then turn around making you guys wait for X amount of weeks for me to get another episode. So as of today, man, we're in production of getting this first season done. As of right now, it looks like it's going to be about 6 episodes. We're looking at about 20 minutes runtime per episode. So I'm going all in, man. If anybody's down, like I said, if you guys are down, hey, hit me up. I might get a spot for you, man. Don't wait. That spot might be gone. So that's all I got, man. I don't want to say too much of the story. I don't want to give too much away. I want you guys to be able to enjoy the full experience and what's going on. So like I said, season 1's coming up pretty soon, man. I'll wrap it up for you. I don't shoot good for you. Just want to get that shit to you, Rob, man. Thank y'all for coming out.